Final touch, waiting for Cynthia from Holy Mother Makeup to connect. We have an interview via Zoom. Now with this quarantine, I mean, we still need to be connected, and I'm glad that we have technology to do so. So, oh, there she is. Okay, Cynthia. So I want to know everything, how everything has started. We are launching your brand this coming Monday.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's finally here. I've been doing makeup, like pretty much every medium of makeup for about that long. I've do beauty. I love beauty, obviously. Clients, weddings, events, television, live television, productions, films. So it's just so amazing to finally get something that I put my hands on that's mine. So
Where the name, the Holy Mother of Makeup, which is like, I like it. It has a good ring to it. So tell me more about this.
actually, my husband and I came up with it. He was his mother used to sell Avon, and she was extremely religious. And he would say, like, she was the Holy Mother of Makeup. She would, see her just getting her boxes in and putting them in the bags with the receipt. We all remember Avon. Remember, that was like
Yes.
crazy. No
Yes.
longer, still good and still around. That was like the sign of the times,
Yeah.
But he always referred to her as that. And, when I was thinking of a brand to come up with, I was like, this is just perfect one in one. It made, to me, it exudes a lot of the Latina in it. So
It's fun, and it just express so many different things at the same time.
yes.
When you were creating your line, do you have like a muse that you were just like trying to put your collection together and thinking about that specific maybe client? Or I mean, you've seen so many people and helped so many people in these 20 years.
I didn't have one specific muse. I thought of all my friends and everyone that has helped me along, of course. But, I get a lot off of the runway, whatever I see every season. Working for MAC, that was the one thing they always, and I'm so glad that they helped me with that, is to refer to what's coming off the fashion. Obviously, fashion and makeup go hand in hand. So I look at colors, I look at textures, I look at shapes. All that is, as the seasons come for makeup, it's the same thing for your kit and your makeup bag, to stay, relatable to the seasons.
Yes,
so,
of
you
course.
have to be constantly looking at that.
Okay, so this is what's coming on Monday. Well, not only this, there are like many more surprises on Monday. Yay! I can see el agua bendita right there. ¿Cómo no? Oh my gosh, they're like so cool.
Thank you.
So cool. I love it because it actually looks like if it's like one of those bottles from church. And that gloss. It's actually
it's a lipstick. It's what I'm wearing.
Lipstick is the one that you're wearing. What color is that one?
It's Rosalia.
Rosalia. Yeah. What's happening on Monday at holymothermakeup.com?
So Monday we are going to start our pre-sale for the launch, which is, we're just pre-selling not the whole collection separately. It's going to be the whole collection altogether. We're going to be selling the Sophia lipstick, which benefits the Any Baby Can. We're also going to do a special limited edition of the spray. So the spray is only going to be for pre-sale.
Tell me about the spray, because I've heard so many good things and the ingredients are to die for.
They are. It has hyaluronic acid. It has frankincense and myrrh. We wanted to keep that whole, going to it, but it has your aloe vera for antibacterial. So it's literally plumping your skin from within. So I really do, me and my husband use it. As soon as you wake up and wash your face, I use it as a kind of a toner. Before I do my makeup, I set with it. After my makeup, it will help the longevity of my makeup to stay throughout the day and look hydrated. And I can retouch throughout the day. And then as soon as I get home, I do my skincare, and then I spray it before I go to bed.
And what about these colors? I want to know how you came up with these colors, beautiful colors, and the names are so sweet. So
Thank you.
We as Latinas, we just like, we recognize and we feel these names in our veins. So I love it.
Yes. It was really fun coming up with the names. I actually had a whole bunch of my makeup artist friends. We had like a little sit down and we looked at colors. We just made it a whole day, and then we just listed out names. And then as I looked at colors, colors just came together, which is so fun. It was such a girl day, and I know that all the girls that were with me will always remember that. So it was such a special occasion. But aren't they amazing? They're like so pigmented.
It's like, yes, I like they're so pigmented. And I mean, if I dab my finger or if I use a brush, I can have two different effects.
Absolutely.
Right? And also today, after our last conversation, I tried the eyeliner to wet the angle brush, and this is the eyeliner I was able to do with Noche.
Right, exactly. And I like Noche because it's like a grayish black. It's not so carbon, so you can really smoke it out. Oh my gosh. You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Oh, so, okay. I was doing, just to finish my both eyes, and I don't look like what's going on there.
Just doing the spray on your hand and letting it, just kind of tap it like this, and then going in, it's going to be super metallic.
Oh my God. I can't wait to try.
Oh yeah.
I want to try that one. Do you have any favorite color in this palette?
I have to say Adoración, which is probably my favorite color. And it's funny because I named the favorite color after one of my very good close cousins. Her name is Jenny. Me and her kind of like grew up and got in trouble together and did everything together. Well, her daughter is named Abriana Adoración. And when she named her that, I was like mind blown. I was like, that name is fantastic. And Abriana, she's 22 now, her daughter. So you know what I mean?
But she's still her Adoración, of course.
She's amazing.
You were sharing the story before. You started with one of your clients, then she became your friend, which is Erika.
Yes.
And that we had the opportunity to meet her in the photo shoot. Then Citlali, which I know her because she was working at Neiman Marcus, and she does all these fabulous fashion productions. How did that happen? You're like, you guys, let's do this.
It was just Erica came, and she was just an obvious like connect, and she was really the one to really support and say, let's do this. And then as we're working on it for a few months, we're like, we need to bring someone else on, someone for PR. And it was just crazy that at the time Ziglali was going through a business change or a career change, I would say. Yes. And so one of her executive assistants got a hold of me, and she was like, she's doing this and you're doing this, it would kind of be perfect. So we ended up having a lunch together, and then it just from there it went. And super excited for everything that's going to come. It's been such a great journey, and everyone that's been along for the ride, it's just
And now that you were saying that with Sophia, we're going to be able to benefit Any Baby Can, which is an association in San Antonio who supports families who have autistic kids. And but I know that also you have this other organization, which is for San Antonio Food Bank.
A few months actually every purchase will go, 10% will go to the food bank. So we're super excited about that. And, especially with all that we saw on the news recently about, there was like 6,000 families out there. That's so crazy. So any way to help if anyone can, if any way to help, you should. And so, I'm just so grateful and blessed to have this opportunity. So you should definitely, pay it forward, I believe. So
what would be like basic brushes to apply our eyeshadows once we get the Holy Mother makeup?
I actually, first of all, I would definitely use your fingers in a lot of them. But if I did have to go to a brush, I do like a fluffy brush. This is a 217 in a MAC. This one's actually from ColourPop, just kidding. But if you go to MAC, it's a 217 big fluffy blender brush.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like that. That's a good blender above, underneath my eye. I can do highlight with that too if I needed. So, I always think about my tool and the many functions I could use it for.
Yeah.
That's what I would use for blending. I do like this, which is my angled,
that is like essential.
Essential. So like I was saying earlier, this is amazing for precise application. So I could wet it, use it on that highlighter, and use it just at the tip of my eye. I could use it for my brow color. I could do eyeliner with it. I could cut a crease with it. It's, like I said, I always look at something and I think of all the many things I can.
There's a favorite one to apply all over your shadow, the basic one, which is that one. Okay.
So it's going to be a short.
It's short.
Bigger brush, natural haired. Like I said, I know we talked about that the other day. Your tools mean everything. The bigger the brush, the less it deposits. So my big fluffy one's going to blend. My small tight one's going to deposit that color and saturation of color. So I'm not going to get like a full on black eye if I went with this. This one I can pack it on. So it's really just what the look you're going for and tell what tool you use. Absolutely. I'll do this eye for you.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm just tapping it with a sponge. Can you see me better?
Yes, it's perfect. I can see you perfectly. Okay.
So I'm actually going to go in with my fluffy brush, and I'm going to go, let's do culture.
Culture.
So, and when I'm tapping, I'm literally like,
okay, so is this one. It's kind of like earthy color, right? Like brick, terracotta type of color.
Yeah, it's like a very pretty, like a terracotta brown. So I tap twice. I always dust off extra. I'm going to hold it into my crease, and from there I'm going to start blending back and forth like windshield wiper and building it super slow. So I like to add color instead of depositing a lot and then blending it out. I do small washes of color to build to that.
And you just go like back and forth, like wipers.
Right, and I'm not picking up my brush at all. It's constantly staying there, and it's pushed into my brow bone. That's my guideline. So I'm going back and forth.
Beautiful. I love culture.
Isn't it pretty?
Beautiful color. Yes, like one of the basics here. I love culture, shrine, prayers.
Oh yeah.
The metallics at chapel is like, I'm obsessed with chapel.
Isn't it so pretty? That one just under your eyes, like just put a brown liner in, and then that's gorgeous.
Yes, it's like prune, but in metallic, right? Am I correct? I'm not don't even know what's and it has like maybe some copper or brownish to it, so it's just perfect. Okay, got it. Cool. What is like your type of makeup when you are like on the go? You are like, okay, I'm gonna apply. Right now we see that you did culture, and then will you do the highlighter or?
Yeah, I would definitely do my main lid, and then I would do liner. If it's something super quick, honestly, especially with your beautiful eyes, Rose. The one I just did, culture from your lash, and just build it all the way up and all the way around one color. Amazing.
Culture? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna send you a selfie, and you will let me know if I did it right.
Oh my God, yes. And use that small little tight one and build it towards your lash line. And then from there, blend out all the way up. And one color all the way around. Oh my gosh. Especially for a hazel eye or a light brown eye. Everything.
Luz and Cielo, which is like kind of like the highlighters of the palette. You can use them also on your cheekbone.
Absolutely, right? I have it on right now, here and down my middle, but it's so good. I just mix those two colors together actually, and I use the culture and the second. Oh God, I don't even remember some of the names. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, you're already working on the future collection, so you must have like the 500 names in your head going on right now.
Oh my gosh, I really do. It's blessed, blessed and culture as blush. I think I have them on right now.
Oh yes, Bless is the perfect blush color. All my blushes are this shade of pink. It's my favorite pink. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna use it as a blush. So you just bring this palette with you, and you have like everything you need. You have the highlighter, you have the regular eyeshadow, and then you have your blush. See, there you go. Well, absolutely. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I know that you are busy, and you're a busy mom, a busy grandma, and then entrepreneur and beauty queen and everything. So I'm so happy for you. I wish you the best. See you on Monday at holymotherofmakeup.com. And let's see what other surprises you're gonna have for us in the near future.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Yes.
Bye. Bye-bye. And well, that was Cynthia. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so proud to be part of this movement. I hope you can join us too Monday at hollymothermakeup.com. And with your purchase, you're going to be able to support San Antonio Food Bank, that in these moments, we all need to be closer than ever. We are all in this together. Soy Latina. Mwah.